Hello, everybody. This is Greg29407 back with another episode of City of Heroes. We're here with Joodle's dad, our super strength and vulnerable brute, and we just recently hit level 22. And since we did level 22, that means we can update our enhancements to level 25s. And what I did was I went into the university and I built all of these enhancement IOs at level 25. Rather than buy them on the store, I went ahead and created these. It cost me some money, but again, we made a bunch of money from creating all the enhancements and selling those for a profit, as I showed in one of our other episodes. So I've got everything all updated here, and just by doing everything so we have these higher level items, we have actually doubled our smashing resistance, smashing lethal resistance, from 24 or 25% to 48%. So we're in pretty good shape. So I thought what we'd do today is at the end of that last episode, we finished our contacts missions. It was, see, this lady right here, Mercedes Sheldon, and she was going to give us another story arc called The Magic Man. And this is a series of 4 missions, and I don't think I've done this before, so let's give it a shot. It says, I'm sure you remember Amanda Gates, Joodle's dad. Yes, this is from our last episode. It would seem she ratted out one of her accomplices, someone in Independentsport called the Magic Man. Some of my sources indicate that the Tsoo have been dropping that name lately. Head over to Independentsport and question the Tsoo about the Magic Man. Question Tsoo. Now, those guys are usually tough. They do a lot of magical stuff. According to Amanda, she never met the Magic Man in person. She received the Dirge of Chaos in a package from him. Whoever he is definitely went through some efforts to hide his identity, and this is what has me worried. If the Magic Man has my family's artifacts and is doing them out of unscrupulous individuals, we might have a serious problem on our hands. So, all right, so we have to go to Independentsport and defeat 10 Tsoo. So Independentsport is right over here. So I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to go ahead and find 10 Tsoo. Again, Independentsport, I think, is level 21 or 22 up. So we're going to be just barely in there. So it's going to be a little tougher than normal. I am going to put this on pause while I go beat up some Tsoo. I don't think there's anything really exciting to watch on that. But I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, we are back. I just dispatched 10 of the Tsoo. We're in the Independentsport, right next to the AE building. Let me show you a map here. Again, this is a pretty high-level area for low-level 20s. Here's the entrance from Steel Canyon. We're right up here. So I came. Here's the tram line. So I came up here, up along these roads around here, past the hospital, around the AE building. You're going to find Council, Fifth Column, Family, and Tsoo, and they're all fairly within our range. So that's the area we want to be in. Everything else is going to be purples and reds and that kind of thing. It's a little high. So anyway, we've done those, and they're sending us up to this other location to interrogate the Black Dragon. And it looks like it's kind of a long way away. We're going to head that way. So this mission has 4 door missions and a hunt. I think that was the hunt. So hopefully we just have 4 door missions now. We'll see what's going on with the Magic Man. I guess he is some type of seller of magic items and stolen goods and things like that. And maybe and no one knows who he is, so maybe he has some kind of secret identity. He'll be some famous person or something in town or something like that. I'm sure I did this mission a long time ago, but not recently, so I don't remember anything about it. Okay. Lots of Tsoo. These guys are hitting me pretty a lot, but fortunately, because of my damage resistance, the damage they're doing is not very much. But they are hitting me a lot, so it does add up. They hit me like 6 and 8 points, but a bunch of times. So I would assume that this is going to be a very hard If we had done this before we leveled up to 22, it'd probably be very difficult here. And even so, my health is going down a little bit. Try and look and sleep and stuff and do all sorts of oddball magic stuff to me. All right, let's see what these guys are all about. Oh, I'm going to fight my way through, and you get closer to the Black Dragon, I will come right back. Okay, we are back. I'm doing a rest right now to try and get my health back up. But fight my way through here. Nothing too difficult. It's just that there are a lot of enemies that are hitting pretty hard. So this will be a bit of a challenge of a map. I've got a really powerful character here, really tough character anyway, and he's doing well, but he's taking some damage too, even with all his damage resistance. He's taking some bruises. I think this would be a very slow map to go on with my controller, lower level controller. Yeah, this would be one of those hour-plus long missions with a low level controller, I think. These sorcerers you want to kill off first. They can do those hurricanes on you to floor your accuracy. They can mess you up in terms of the hurricane knocking you down. Well, I guess you can't knock this guy down, but and also they can teleport, so they can get away from you. So they threw some caltrops down. So I'm going to kill these guys first. So you can avoid that kind of problem. Let's see if we can't find out where this guy is. Oh, I guess he did die. Oh, I guess maybe the boss man's not down here after all. I thought when I saw the big room, this would be the big ending. The hallway I was on branched off into 2 different locations. You run into 3 of these guys that are yellow to me. They're doing a lot of damage. There's another guy down here. He's not the boss man though. All right, let's see if we can find the boss man. Let's see here. This is where, okay. So this is the hallway I did not take. Ooh, this is look, a little tough one. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Yeah, these guys can do some damage. All right. Yeah, this is a mission that's set for levels 20 to 29. We're at 22. Target the nearest guy, please. Please target the nearest guy. Nearest guy. Thank you. Boy, oh boy. I'm missing a lot. Come on now. They get these double shots off. I'm taking like double damage every time they hit me. Every punch and I get two negatives. Holy smokes. Yeah, that went down fast. 2 of these yellow guys. That was it. Every time he hit me, it was 2 different negative numbers. Seemed a bit extreme. Another health one. Okay. Hey, where'd that guy come from? You see that? He just dropped right behind me. Like dropped from the roof or something. What was that all about? I don't know, man. That doesn't seem right to me. He just kind of jumped out of the sky. What the heck was that? Where'd this guy come from? These guys are like just showing up. The second guy that did that. Ah, there he is. Black Dragon. All right, let's see what this clue says. Black Dragon gladly informs you that the Magic Man works for Jimmy the Preacher, a family consigliere who has been giving the zoo a lot of trouble in Independence Port lately. Okay. So let's contact our contact. The family, well, I'm glad I'm not a betting woman. Now that we know who the Magic Man works for, it shouldn't be too tough to track him down, though I must admit I'm a little concerned with why he was called the Magic Man. He must have my family's artifacts. Okay. Part 2. According to the Black Dragon, the Magic Man works for Jimmy the Preacher. He has an office in Steel Canyon. Go down to Jimmy's office and get some answers. right, so I'm going to head on over there in Steel Canyon, and we will be back as soon as I get there. Okay, we are in the building. Oops, boy, we are getting attacked right away. We just walked in the door. We got the family to contend with. I think they're just gangsters. Normally these guys seem pretty tough, but in a superhero game, it's like, not so much. Kind of like the mooks in City of Villain side. So somehow they're tied in with this guy. Get the answers from the family. Okay, I guess we're going to kill. Oh, look at this. Wow. Okay, we're going to have an ambush here. So they are a little tougher than we thought. There's going to be so many of them. Ah. Oops. Somebody's saying something. I saw a little word balloon come up here. Want to go up there? A quick look around. I guess we can fight. I don't want to fight a bunch of waste of time guys. All right, let's see what happens with this guy. Oh, that's Jimmy the Preacher. He's the boss guy. There he is. Oh, he's in the first room. Wow. Calling for backup, but that's pretty early on. All right, I'll talk, he says. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Oh, look at all these dudes. Yikes. If only I had foot stomp right now. I guess the mission's over. I can exit now, but it seems like kind of a waste. I'm guessing he told me everything I need to know. Oh, there's two guys here. All right, let's exit out then. That was a nice short one. Wow. It's like a 2-minute mission. I like that. As you leave Jimmy's office, you see a note taped to the door addressed to you. Judel's dead. Do you remember the first time we met? I didn't think so, and I'd like to keep it that way. Rest assured that I'll be seeing you soon, but you'll never be seeing me, the Magic Man. All right, a little mysterious. Good job, Judel's dad. While we don't have enough dirt on Jimmy the Preacher to put him away, other than trying to kill you, you didn't find out who the Magic Man was. Good job, Judel's dad. While we don't have enough dirt on Jimmy the Preacher to put him away, other than trying to kill you, you did find out who the Magic Man is, and more importantly, where to find him. I'm worried more about the note he left you outside Jimmy's office, though. It sounds like the Magic Man is toying with you, but I wonder. Well, let's see what kind of clues we got. Oh, it's Mickey Maloney is the Magic Man. Jimmy the Preacher tells you that Magic Man and some family goons are headed to a cargo ship at Independence Port with the intention of blowing it up. Jimmy also tells you that the Magic Man used to be another punk in a cheap suit who did dirty work for the family back when he was just known as Mickey Maloney. But when Maloney started talking down to taking down the Tsoo with regularity, though, they earned the nickname the Magic Man. Okay. Part 3. According to Jimmy the Preacher, Mickey the Magic Man Maloney is headed to a cargo ship anchored in Independence Port. Yeah, get to the ship and stop the Magic Man. All right. Remember that there's a good chance that the Magic Man may have some artifacts. I'm not sure which one, but be on your guard. He may be more dangerous than he looks. All right, so I'm going to head on over there to Independence Port. And if it's one of those cargo ships, it may be kind of a long slog, so we'll edit it as need be. But I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, we've just entered the cargo ship. Unfortunately, this is one of these cargo ship missions that, my character that I have, Poseidon's Wrath, the water storm corruptor that I use a lot of, right now he's sitting in Striga Island in the middle of this story arc that never ends. He has like 6 missions that are all on these cargo ships and are all like defeat all, which is horrible. I don't want to defeat all. I just want to get to the end. So that's why I'm not playing him right now. He's kind of stuck. We had to check out the cargo ship, 4 bombs to disarm, defeat family boss. So I'm going to see if I can bypass a lot of these jokers and just go to the final room. Unless these bombs are different locations on the ship. I'll fly around here and see if we can find them. Just by sound. Sometimes these cargo ships have 3 cargo holds, sometimes 4. The ones I'm doing on Poseidon's Wrath, they're all 4. It's a pain in the neck. Oh, there's a bomb right there. Okay. Let's see if we can be a little smart on this. Okay. 1 down. Here's one up here. There's 2. All right. Oh, that's not one. Capo Muscle. He may be the boss. Maybe not. We'll find out. Okay, that's the second cargo hold room. This is the final cargo hold room. Okay. Oh, they see us. It's okay. Oh, that was going to be a thing of beauty. Okay, I see a bomb right over there. I see both bombs right over here. Oh, you see me. Let's fight them up here where they can't get to call their friends very easily. Oh, or maybe they can. Yikes, I'm kind of stuck. All right. Get the elbow room here. Oh, come on. Is. And there's the family boss, Big Tony. Deflecting an awful lot. He didn't deflect that though. There we go. Let's see what the clue says. Big Tony's clue. After rousing Big Tony from his forcefully induced nap, you ask him a few hard questions. It doesn't take him long to spill his guts about the Warriors' hideout on Talos Island, where the Magic Man ran off to. He also tells you that the Magic Man can jump through time thanks to his magic stopwatch. Okay. Yeah, those magic stopwatches. Ay, ay, ay. You find another note taped to the door and signed by the Magic Man. Joodle's Dad, I didn't have time to plant the 5th bomb this time, so I'm sure you'll be happy about that. You're welcome. I'm sure Big Tony spilled his guts again, so I'll see you in Talos Island, only this time we end this dance. The Magic Man. All right. Good job disarming those explosives, Joodle's Dad. With what Big Tony said and the notes that the Magic Man has been leaving you, I have no doubt that he has the Devil's Timepiece. The Devil's Timepiece is an old pocket watch that my great-grandfather bought in a Bombay flea market sometime before the turn of the century. He didn't know it at the time, but the pocket watch had the ability to shift the wearer through time. It wasn't until my father, Thomas Sheldon, found the watch in an old cabinet drawer that he discovered it had magical properties. The Devil's Timepiece is evil, Joodle's Dad. For every moment it shifts you through time, it takes a toll on your soul, twisting you to do evil. If the Magic Man has the watch, then it explains why he's been able to avoid you. You've probably run into him countless times, only to have him jump back and make different choices to avoid the confrontation that he loses. The only question that remains is, if he fled to a warrior's hideout on Talos Island, why did he want you to know about it? The Devil's Timepiece explains how the Magic Man escaped from the ship. You must have caught him before, and he used the artifact to rewind time to before you arrived and then jump ship. Big Tony said he fled to a warrior's hideout in Talos Island. I wonder what the story is behind that. At any rate, it sounds like the Magic Man is afraid of you. I'm guessing that he doesn't have anywhere else to go and figures the warriors might deter you from following. You should get over to Talos Island before the Magic Man disappears again. Yeah, okay. Remember, the Devil's Timepiece was enabled. Yeah, we got it. Okie doke. I'm going to head on over there, and we will be back in just a minute. Okay, we are in this office building in Talos Island. You hear the clash of steel against steel and excited voices further inside. Find the Magic Man and defeat the Magic Man. All right, now these warrior guys, again, these are guys based on that movie from the same name from 1979. So they dress that way, but they do have big swords. They're pretty tough. Sometimes they do some magical stuff as well. I think they have magical abilities. I'm not sure. But they do a lot of damage. Ah, I hate missing. The guys that are called hewers, H-E-W-E-R, are particularly tough among the warriors. They have like a giant axe, and man, they know how to use it. Okay. I'm going to fight my way through here. And when we get closer to the end, we'll come back. So I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I've been fighting through this map for a little bit. It hasn't been too big. This goes around, and I didn't go through these two hallways. I didn't need to. And we're up here, so I think we're getting to the main room here. I think the Magic Man is right here. There he is. This has been a bit tough. There's been a lot of those warriors who are doing quite a bit of fighting. They're quite powerful. I took some damage. Ooh, that hurt. I am missing like crazy here. Oh boy. Oh boy, it'll be one of these deals. I see how it's going to be. Here's again, all healed up. All right. I see some more word bubbles coming my way. There's another one? Another version of the same guy. Oh, he has multiple versions. All right. Got any more? Oh, he does. Great. Great, there's two of them now. Holy smokes. Use some rage on this guy too. Enough playing around with this guy. There we go. 5 reward merits. Why these guys want to get into a fight with it, I don't know. Okay, so let's exit out of here. And that should be the end of that mission. Let's see what happens here. A little explanation. All right. You have it. You've recovered the Devil's Timepiece. It would seem that Mickey Maloney has never heard of a paradox before. Using the watch to go back to a time and place where he already existed created a temporal paradox, which stopped the Devil's Timepiece when he needed it most. You've removed a dangerous artifact from the hands of someone who was too short-sighted to understand its power, and in doing so, probably saved Mickey Maloney's soul. Perhaps, after some time in a prison cell, Maloney might reveal how he got his hands on one of my family heirlooms. Jules, Dad, I think you have done all... I thank you for all you've done for myself, my family, and the Midnight Squad. Oh, there's another mission called Crown of Glory. I think we'll do that another time. All right, well, that is it. That is the Magic Man. It was 1 hunt and 4 missions. Tough missions. They, for a character like this, we plowed through it fairly quickly. But I think that if I was using a controller or a defender or a blaster, maybe a blaster with hover, you could do a lot with it. But those guys did shoot a lot of arrows. It's going to be a lot tougher. So this may be a good team-oriented mission. I don't know. And we didn't get very many reward merits. We're only 5. So anyway, that's it for that mission. Until next time, this is Greg29407 saying au revoir, and we will see you next time.